if you got something on you, you need to get it out for you. And I was thinking about the people, and, I can just imagine how a lot of them feel. Even the ones that just showed up today, even the ones that just showed up today on that facility for the first time, I can imagine how they feeling. No matter how long, no matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. No matter how long, no matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. And I can imagine the mind frame of the people that's gonna be looking for the chain tonight, right? Is cause see it's chain night. Some people, some facilities, they wait at 10 o'clock. Some of them, they let them know now. It's shift change. But they're going to be itching for that chain. If they knew they was getting ready to go, they ain't going to be able to think right. They ain't going to be able to think right. They're going to be ready to go. They're going to be ready to get up out of there. Because no matter how long, no matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. And everybody who has been hindered to a degree should want to be released, right? Because I told you, just because you're incarcerated don't mean that you ain't been hindered to something. Something ain't in your life ain't been holding on to you and don't want to let it go, and it ain't no good. You just trying to figure a way how to get out of it and having trouble. I uh I thought about the people, the men who I left behind in prison. I left McConnell, I left Styles, I left so many facilities, and having so many friends, associates in prison. And I'm just gonna imagine if some of them men are still locked up right now today, how they must feel. How they must feel. You think that they have to let me go sooner or later. I was praying for the sooner. There's so much that I wanted to do. It so much I wanted to reach out to those who loved me and do something different. But when you're locked up, it's nothing too much you can do. It's nothing too much you can do when you're locked up. No matter how long, no matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. Yeah, and I was given that opportunity. I was given that opportunity to be released from the walls of confinement. Oh, I was thankful and blessed for the things in which I learned while I was there. And I'm so thankful for the people on the outside that was still crying towards the people in the inside for a change. Because a change took place. A change took place in prison. Believe that. They don't just throw it all up there one time, just because you were asking, but they slowly put it up in there. Because somebody got to say something. Somebody got to say something, because if don't nobody say nothing, then there's no problem. And that's how the inmates saw it in the state of Texas. See, they said that it can't have no problem because the inmates ain't complaining. They were so content and happy on their life, on how they was living with their rights being violated. And We think about it, right? Some of us who been in and out of prison, on how we left behind some people that were spiritually strong, or stayed in the law library. They know that law. We left behind some people that was fighting for a change, and we left behind some people who could care less about a change. But something has to take place. See, something has to take place because, see, freedom was given to us. Freedom, yet we sacrifice the things in order to try to make parole. And so many of us ain't trying to go back. But what are you doing out here to help to change the change, so if you do go back, you won't go back to the same thing? No matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. No matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. And when I was in prison, right, and I wanted freedom so bad because I was steady coming up into these years of the 20s. I done passed 20, and so I'm in the years of 20s. And so I wanted to go home just as bad, just as bad, just as bad. I wanted to go home. Because I knew that freedom had to be at its doorstep for me. And I felt it. I felt freedom. I smelt it. Freedom was at my door. And guess what I did? I turned down anything that wasn't right and could have caused me from making this parole. I made parole, people. I made parole. Because that was the right thing to do. I didn't love nobody to stay there with them. I didn't love nobody to stay in prison with them. Freedom was knocking on my door. And so many guys, they used to always tell me, man, Dre, you finna go home, man. You finna go home, man. I see it. And they were so right. They were so right because I went home. I went home. I was just released. I was just released. So much came from 20-something years, man. I was 25. So much took place in my life. So much could have took place in my life if I wouldn't have went to prison. No matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. No matter how long it takes, I just want to be just released. And I just that was just on my chest tonight, right? I know I had did another video earlier, but I wanted to just come and express that, because no matter how long it take, no matter how long it take, they're gonna free you. They're gonna free you. But are you prepared for freedom? Are you prepared? Because you got to have your life together. You got to have your life together. Hey, this is Andre Wade. And like I told you, ain't no telling what I might come back with next. But hey, when y'all tell somebody hit that like button, yeah, tell them to hit that like button and tell them to subscribe and share. Tell them to subscribe and share, because see, ain't no telling what I might come back with next. Ain't no telling. Because there's so much to come back with. It's so much to come back with. So until the next time, I'll be back.